Hey, y'all listen up. We're going on a side trip. This is a cast iron gas tank off of one of them Maytag, the hanging model, model 72. And you can see there the number is a S339 is the number of this tank, and the aluminum version of that same tank. And if you kind of wipe it away there, it's a S334. It's got one of them bullseye mark right there. It's got the Maytag logo with the letter K, and then down here it's got the number symbol 3B-1. So it does have some more numbers on it. But this right here is the aluminum model of this tank. This being an aluminum one and a cast iron one of the same tank. This one does have the great big drain in it. This has got the little one. Well, one of the questions, the reason I took this side trip is these bolts that holds this tank to the bottom of the engine. The bolts uses these threaded bolts. These are original with the indent in the top there. This is the factory bolt right here. It's got that kind of thread down in yonder. And if you ever put a bolt down in there, a 5/16 bolt, you ruin the thread. Now you can drill these out and rethread them, even to not going too much oversize. A metric size sometimes does work. I mean, if you want to use it, that is a fix for these. What it is, and this little, one of the questions that came is this little bolt. It's actually one of them other kind of screws right there. And this little, that goes in yonder, and it's one of them self-threading deals. This thing's right here, these bolts right here, this one and this one, they are really, really hard. And if you break one of them off, well, sometimes it's a lost cause to even try to get it out. But what you can do is, if that is broke off flush with the tank, you can take a small Demro tool and cut a screw thread this way in the end of that, at where you can get a screwdriver on yonder. Sometimes you can get them out that way. Like I say, sometimes it's a lost cause. That was what I'm going to show you, is what that is for. The cast iron tank evidently didn't use these screws, because the holes in this particular one here are threaded 5/16. Looking down in there with a light running a tap in there, it does not show that they had the other kind. So I'm not sure on that. The hole in the bottom also is a 1/4-20 thread. This hole right here, the function of that is to hold. It's to put this belt guard on yonder. So I'm going to show you how it goes. Would have been like that. This one would have been down here, and the 1/4-20 bolt in the bottom would have been in it where that hole is there, and it would have been it screwed right up in the bottom. The 1/4-20 bolt is in the bottom. These two are in the top. And that's the way that would have functioned on the washing machine. That's the way that would have been. But that's the way that works. And like I say, that's the bolt that goes in the bottom of the aluminum tank, and they are hard. There is other ways to get this out. Don't give up on it. And I did mock this up. I'm going to build this engine, and I just kind of mocked it up, and a few things come to mind, such as the 4 bolts in the top of this bracket here are longer than the 4 in the bottom. The 4 in the bottom use the aluminum washer. The 4 in the top used a normal lock washer. There was a little difference. Now leave a comment. We'll get on to something else now.